Finding and keeping safe, decent, and stable housing is a nationwide issue. It's a challenge that is faced by all ages, races, ethnic groups, and income levels. I'm Jenny Johnson for Comcast Newsmakers. At Suffolk University's downtown Boston studio, Frederick Presbrey, President and CEO of Housing Assistance Corporation, shares his expertise on this topic. Welcome, Rick.
Good morning, Jenny.
Thanks for being here. So let's talk about how stable housing impacts lives.
Well, what we've found from surveys that we've done is that it does a surprising number of things. It's obvious to all of us that when you don't have a decent place to stay, your life would be in chaos. Mm-hmm. When people get into affordable housing they can afford, and that is stable, their marriages last longer, educationally their kids do better, their health is better, and their general sense of well-being improves tremendously. Not a surprise, but sometimes we have to remind ourselves that.
So let's talk about the face of homelessness and how it's changed and how it's influenced your work.
Well, you know, I think that going back over time, and I've been doing this work a long time, it used to be, of course, that we thought of homelessness as individuals, as hobos, as they were often characterized on television. But now we see it as both, that is, individuals who are homeless and families. There are about 500,000 families who are at risk of homelessness or homeless every night in the United States. And those are children. You know, 2/3 of those people are children. And that's really how the face has changed. We see this as an issue of a future generation that's growing up with that kind of insecurity and how that affects our country.
So what specifically are you doing with the Housing Assistance Corporation to sort of influence this changing face of homelessness?
Well, we serve a 3-county region, so we're not a national organization, but what we do is try to meet the needs of the community. So, for example, during this foreclosure crisis, we've had a caseload of over 1,200 foreclosure cases where we try to advocate free of charge for people. We run homeless shelters for families and individuals. We build housing. We help place homeless people in housing. We run education programs. We run home repair and energy programs. So we do a lot of different things, all designed to meet the needs of the communities that we serve.
So it seems like a very successful strategy. I mean, you are the housing expert. You have been here for about, this organization has been here for 40 years. So if you were to sort of say, is there a specific formula to sort of keep this going successfully?
I think the formula for our organization has been partly diversification of funding. We get funding from all different sources, public, being towns, counties, state, federal government. We get funding from foundations, and we do quite a lot of fundraising, and we invest in real estate some to create equity that we can essentially guarantee our future with. So we've done a lot of things to make ourselves financially secure so that we can focus on mission.
Important to diversify. Now, the average person views places like Cape Cod, where you are located in vacation areas, as a place that doesn't have to deal with homelessness. And how does that misconception affect the work that you do?
For sure, when you come to Cape Cod, you look at the expensive homes on the seashore, and you're vacationing, and you're dreaming of wonderful things. And of course, sitting on the beach, you feel rich anyway. That's a problem for us in terms of funding and in terms of oftentimes private donations. We deal with it by consistently trying to get the word out as to what we're doing, such as today, and what the needs are, and so forth, without indicting the community or our society, just saying, look, there are a lot of people in need. Picture what it would be like to be in this situation. And when you do it consistently over a long period of time, it begins to change people's, particularly in our service area, change people's understanding.
So Rick, how can citizens be a part of the housing solution?
Well, there are ideas on our website, and they can go to our website, but it's important to be involved, to do something that's important to you, where you feel value in your life. Go to a local organization and offer that.
That's wonderful. Well, thanks so much for being here, Rick. Really appreciate sharing
Jenny.
a little bit of your expertise. And thank you for watching this week's Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Jenny Johnson.